Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Swills here, and today we're going to go over the first of the two main events of UFC 251. I'm watching it behind me. Let me just move this over so nothing happens, no copyright claims, no nothing like that. The first of the first main event fights, I guess you could say, was for the featherweight championship. It was Max Holloway, the #1 challenger, up against Alexander Volkanovski, who is the champion, the incumbent champion, the current champion, I guess you could say. And let me tell you, it was a very, very close fight. Rounds 1 and 2, I had for Holloway, absolutely. I think they were pretty clear. Although Volkanovski, that's say that 10 times fast. Volkanovski, he did well in the rounds, but as the rounds progressed, especially towards the end of each round, Holloway put him down twice. So, I mean, if for that reason, you could say definitely Holloway was up 2-0. Rounds 4 and 5, I'll get to round 3 in a second, but rounds 4 and 5, I felt that Volkanovski won just as clearly. He was putting more strikes in. He was dealing more damage. He was starting to control the fight a little bit. He was the aggressor, I would say. Although, yes, he was backing away. Holloway controlled the center of the cage for almost the entire fight, basically. I felt that Volkanovski was putting the pressure on in rounds 4 and 5 because he felt the pressure, because otherwise he was going to lose if he wasn't going to win those rounds. So for that reason, I had a 2-2 at that point. And round 3, in my opinion, is such a close round. Both guys did very similar damage. They threw a very similar amount of punches and success. I had Volkanovski winning the round. Personally, it was very, very close, but I did have Volkanovski winning it. So for me, it's 3-2 Volkanovski. I think it's a fair decision. However, I think it's closer to a draw than, Volkanovski winning that fight, to be honest with you. And listen, if I made the rules, I'd say majority draw, fight one more round, and whoever wins that round wins. That's the way I would put it. But unfortunately, it's not how it works. There's going to be a lot of people that call the judges out and think it's a bad decision that Holloway should have won. I just felt that Holloway did not do enough in rounds 3 through 5 to solidify himself. All he had to do was go out in the last round and, take control, stay comfortable, keep Volkanovski away. But unfortunately, Volkanovski just kept being the aggressor, kept throwing punches. Got a couple takedowns, although, they didn't last too long. Holloway had some great takedown defense in this fight. Unfortunately, he just didn't do enough to... It seemed like he was just playing it safe for the last 3 rounds. He was kind of on cruise control, trying to just, hold himself rather than to really put the fight away. So I think it's a fair decision for Volkanovski to win. I am not upset by it. If Holloway would have won, I probably wouldn't be too upset either. It's just a very close fight. What this means for Holloway, I don't know if there's going to be a third match anytime soon, because this was the rematch and Volkanovski won again. So, probably on to different things for Holloway, despite the fact that, they're very similar in terms of ability. So, we move on. I'm going to watch the Kamaru Usman and George. Is it George or is it Jorge? I think it's George Masvidal. That's the main event. That fight's going to be on shortly, and as soon as that fight's finished, I'll post another video about my thoughts on that fight. In terms of my prediction, I do think Usman's going to win. I'm thinking probably 4th round TKO. I think Usman's just going to be too much for Masvidal, but that's my prediction. I'm not a betting man, so I will not be putting money on it, but yeah, that'll do it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought about the fight in the comments section down below, about who you thought should have won, what you think about how each fighter performed, and perhaps, any other thoughts you might have regarding my opinion. But thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. There's going to be a giveaway at 100 subscribers. And shortly I'll be posting the giveaway of the 75 subscriber giveaway. So stay tuned for those things as well. And, if you'd like to see more MMA content, let me know. I try to post these whenever there's any big fights for UFC or boxing. So take care, guys, and peace out.